Picture this. You're cruising through the Swiss Alps, postcard views, smooth tunnels, the kind of engineering that makes you say, wow, humans really did this. But then, out of nowhere, one guy decides to turn this calm, efficient system into Fast and Furious. Swiss Drift Edition. One motorcyclist, one tunnel, 47 cars. And he overtook all of them inside a single-lane 17-kilometer tunnel through solid mountain rock, where overtaking is not just illegal, it's practically a death wish with Wi-Fi. Now, this wasn't your average, oops, I sped a little moment. This was the overtaking heard across Europe, a maneuver so reckless, Swiss police didn't even need to chase him. They just waited at the exit, like a parent waiting at the door after hearing the garage open at 3 a.m. And his punishment? Brutal. A lifetime driving ban in Switzerland and a fine of roughly 13,000 euros. But here's the kicker: in Switzerland, fines are based on income. So the more you earn, the harder the law spanks you. Each illegal pass cost him around 270 euro. Multiply that by 47, and boom, that's the world's most expensive ego trip. But let's rewind for a second. Why is overtaking in these tunnels such a big deal? Well, it's not just about being polite. It's about physics, psychology, and a little thing called not wanting to explode underground. Swiss tunnels, especially the long mountain ones, are built like arteries through stone. One lane in, one lane out. No divider. The lighting plays tricks on your eyes, distances look shorter, and speed seems slower. Combine that with tight air circulation, engine heat, and temperatures above 35 degrees Celsius, and you've got yourself a pressure cooker where one wrong move can turn into a multi-car disaster. And the Swiss, they've seen it before. Back in 2001, a head-on collision between two trucks turned a tunnel into an inferno. Flames hit 1,200 degrees Celsius. 11 people died. It took months to rebuild. That's not the kind of tragedy you forget, it's the kind that rewrites law. Since then, Switzerland adopted a zero-tolerance policy. No overtaking, no exceptions, no, but I was late. So when this motorcyclist decided to go full throttle, it wasn't just reckless, it was practically a reenactment of the exact scenario the law was written to prevent. Today, these tunnels are monitored like Fort Knox. Cameras, sensors, heat detectors. If you sneeze too hard in there, someone in Zurich probably knows about it. Every car is tracked, every violation recorded. By the time our speed demon hit daylight, the cops already had his plate, his face, and probably his Spotify playlist. And here's what's wild: this story isn't about one stupid stunt. It's about how the tiniest act of impatience can collide with systems built from tragedy. Every fine, every camera, every slowdown sign, they're written in memory of someone who didn't make it out. But let's be real, we've all been tempted. Stuck behind a truck in a long tunnel, feeling your brain melt as your GPS says 16 minutes remaining. The problem is, in a place like this, 16 minutes of patience can be the difference between a fine and a fatal headlock. And if you're planning your dream road trip through Switzerland, remember this: these tunnels aren't just shortcuts to Italy or France. They're lifelines carved through nature's bones. Treat them with respect, or they'll remind you who's really in charge of the mountain. So next time you feel that urge to overtake because you just can't take it anymore, remember our hero of the story, banned for life, broke by choice, and probably still explaining to his insurance why his GPS history looks like a rally circuit. Slow isn't stupid. Sometimes it's survival. If this story made you clutch your imaginary steering wheel a little tighter, hit that like button. Subscribe for more wild true stories from around the world, and drop a comment what's the craziest thing you've seen another driver do. Because trust me, the roads may be straight, but the stories behind them never are.